From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Straight ahead, we punch the second of two tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the L.A. Chargers. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Herbert going to go to the air right away. Incomplete to open things up.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Our first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Herbert just beat the play clock. He'll swing this out to Mostert. Called a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Herbert throwing again. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one covers 29 yards.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. From the gun, it's Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That play over before it got anywhere thanks to Christian Wilkins.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Knocked that down for a win in the defense's time.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Sly able to put this one through. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Herbert. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eye dropped at the 1. Mostert. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. Rolling to his right. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Touchdown. Here's Dicker out to kick this one off. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. Oh, good return up past the 30. Jamal Agnew. And he will score. Touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partners, a couple defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 51 yards. And the Chargers are once again back in front. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Khalil Mack, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional round weekend. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Now Lawrence. Under pressure, they got him again. Christian Wilkins. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Davis now to return it. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they looked really good.
They jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
Facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
From midfield now, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Lawrence to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback there for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Straight ahead, ETN. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Lawrence. And that's complete to ETN out of the backfield. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete.
They're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Sly able to put this one through, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Charger drive about to get going. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that if they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with a sense of urgency. It's probably going to need to continue. Out of the gun, Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert slings this deep from McLaurin. Touchdown, Chargers. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll send Kirk in motion right. They'll run with Etienne. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st down, right back to Etienne. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go play action now. Lawrence. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And now 1st downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now it's Herbert. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Motion man left is Kirk. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Etienne up the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Etienne is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I would think down 2 scores at this point in the fourth quarter, even with the loss there on first down, this has got to be 4-down territory. If you're the field goal kicker, your only purpose now is if you can run out for a pass or actually carry the ball into the end zone. Otherwise, don't even look at the coach.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now fourth and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
In motion left, the tight end. Going for it, here's Etienne. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. They stop him on fourth and goal at the 3. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. The clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, what are they, about 95% chance of winning?
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. From his own end zone, Herbert. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Extra point by Sly is up and good as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. Get it together. Put them in their place. Come on. Grenade.
And they take a knee. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And they will take a knee here. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Herbert now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Agnew now to return. And there he goes again. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. This is 1st and 10. A handoff for Etienne. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Lawrence going to move him around a bit. They'll look to throw. He'll drop this one off with Etienne. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Back to throw. Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Here's Lawrence. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Throwing now, Lawrence. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over at that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's going to take full charge of his own. Going to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Come on, boys, keep it going. Take it. All right, guys. All right. How about teamwork? Come on. Keep rolling, boys. Don't even go against the stick.
Let's go, let's go. 5-9, 5-9.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. The Chargers are going to continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for